Hey, tell him to give me some of that Sunday best Kool-Aid, girl.
For sure. Let me see. Hey man, today man, we got something new, man. It's no Two Tony business this time, man. It ain't no Two Tony interviews. It ain't no Two Tony gaming. It ain't no Two Tony slow, man. It ain't none of that, man. It's no Two Tony business, man. This day one, man. What's the name? We gonna call it game day, or we gonna call it something else?
Shit, fourth and goal.
The shit is fourth and goal, man. Hey, fourth and goal, man. That's all you got. You 2 seconds left. You just had a flag on the play. It just came back. They actually scored, so you down. You get what I'm saying? See, I'm already
Oh,
talking game. Nobody don't even know except the football players.
hold on. So I'm gonna give you a scenario right quick. Fuck it.
Go ahead.
They on they 10. They about to score right. They about to score right. But this touchdown is like we gotta stop it. If we don't stop it, we lose and go home.
For real.
Do you know what type of anxiety that is? Like if you playing football, you're a football lover, you're a varsity player, and you know what type of anxiety that is because you want to win. Because this is what we talk about all week. We're gonna win. This is what we're gonna do as a brother. We're gonna celebrate as a brotherhood to win.
For real.
So forth, like yeah, we gotta get it. So
It
we
ain't no
go get it.
coaches at that point. It ain't no coaches. You got one play left. It ain't no coaches. It ain't no
Yeah,
fans. It
it
ain't
ain't
no
no coaches
nothing.
out there. No matter what they say, they can give you up all week saying this, that. You gotta see if you gonna be that motherfucking athlete, nigga.
For real.
You
For
don't see you gonna
real.
have to be that fucking athlete, or you not gonna be that athlete, or you ain't that nigga that you say you are.
We gonna find out though. We gonna watch
We gonna
film on
find
it.
out, nigga. It's like that. That's what I'm saying. So like that's one thing I never. That's why I tell my wife all the time I will never regret not playing football because football really gets you ready for the game of life.
For real. Man, hey man, it's fourth and goal, man. This the first day, man. What we about to do now is, man, we about to go over our plans on what we got doing for this week coming up, man. We always strategize, but now it's time for us to actually show y'all what we doing because we got a little, what is it called?
Brief
Itinerary now.
intermission.
We got an itinerary. You said what?
A brief intermission.
Yeah, a brief intermission, man. We got a whole set schedule. We got a program on how we run stuff, and we about to show y'all now. With this information, you could do what you want, but this is just how we do it. So yeah, man.
With this information, we gonna teach you how to. With this information that we gonna give you, this information that we gonna talk about is gonna help you educate. This gonna go make you be your own business owner, so you don't have to ask nobody for help. So you can go online if you want to get a real how to and don't want to spend your motherfucking money. We gonna teach you how to do something because we going through it. So because we don't want to spend our motherfucking money.
Absolutely, man. And everything we do, man. Hey, we doing it for the positive, man. We don't do nothing dumb over here. I promise you ain't gonna hear nothing come out crazy out our mouth. It don't matter who we are. Anybody who we have on our show, they not gonna say nothing crazy or out of line. That's how we do it here. This is no two Tony business, man. That's how you do the intro. That's it.
Mhm.
All right, man. So yeah. So right now, our next question is: we was talking about them. We was talking about them hoodies. You remember that?
Yes.
All right. So right now, I got you said five girls in my head. I have one from Florida, one from she from
You ain't say
Florida.
nothing yet. I don't want to know.
For sure. For sure. It's okay. Well, hey,
No, because like, bro, look, make sure the people that you do get a merch to, make sure that they be genuine about it and love the fact that they got it.
for real.
Cause you pay attention, you ever pay attention? Hey, you ever watch the Ellen show? Don't say you have it.
I always watch it.
The Ellen show. So you know how the
Yeah.
Ellen be giving shit away.
For
And you
real.
see when she's about, oh, I'm gonna give everybody a goddamn card, and they be not a car, maybe a $25 gift certificate or a gift card somewhere.
I
Them
get what
people
you
be
saying.
so ecstatic and be so happy that they got that.
For
We don't
real.
want to give somebody some merch that they feel like
Oh, I don't care about this. I ain't want this. This
don't be
young.
grateful about it.
Or I understand. Nah, that's what I was about to say. I don't mean to cut you off. The girl in Florida, man, she just, man, that girl's so nice, man. She showed me all the love in the world, man. If I was
So
to
what's
pick
her name?
her name, Reese. If I was to pick her, Man, if the only woman
Reese been picked. Her name been said it. Her name Reese been picked.
for real,
Reese been picked. All that. So Reese been picked.
she showed me love,
Did
man.
Macy? So Reese. So she been showing you love.
Man, since
So
I
name
interviewed
all the
her.
people been showing you love then.
That's what I was about to say. For real. I'll tell you. The first one off real is Miss Reese, man. She did some stuff earlier today that I don't want to speak on, but in a good way. She did something real good today. That's all I want to say. I can't, I'll tell you after this, but or she did something real
You gotta
good.
tell me period. That's just
For
between
real.
you and God.
You get what I'm saying, man? For something like that, she did something
Yeah.
good. So, with that being said, the only reason why she did that is because she know me and because she like what I got going on. So another lady is Miss Reese, about 18, 19, 20, 21. She 21, 22. She grown. So yeah, it's another lady named Miss Tanya. She
What else?
From St. Louis, Missouri.
Size, bro. Look, size, size.
Small, extra small.
That's small.
Yeah, small,
All
small. I'm
right.
playing small, small. I'm playing
All
small.
right.
But yeah, it's
All right.
another lady named Miss Tanya. She's from St. Louis, Missouri. She's in her 30s or 40s. Man, this lady, if I call, she done sent me 5 ladies to interview. And you know that's important. She done sent me
Okay, Miss
5.
Tanya.
You get what I'm saying?
My
It,
phone went dead.
she be promoting stuff that she
Okay,
buy.
so look, I'm not gonna go back on here and look at it. Like
No, you
to my
good. This
so
word.
so, so what I need for you to do is, but yeah, that's why I want you to post it because if I do, I can go to the video and look instead of like cat to call you if you don't answer the phone. So look, what I'm saying is, okay, size
She it's gonna be a little bit bigger, but
like a 1X,
1X, 2X, one on.
about 1X, bro. She ain't 1X. She good. She a woman.
Word 1X. All right, so yeah, you want me to? I got my pencil and paper. You want me to write these two down?
Yes, bro.
Or
They definitely get one. They probably so it won't be so they won't so they can understand you will get it in 2021 if God let us see it. You will get it in 2000. You'll get it in the second week of January.
there's another girl. You remember what we talked about earlier when you said, "Oh, you wasn't talking about that one. You was talking about a big one, like Black China." You know what we was talking about earlier. I ain't gonna say it. All right, that one. She got her own little clothing company, and she make clothes with like anime stickers, and she selling for like $100. Like it's crazy. She make cartoons on clothes and shoes on Air Force Ones. She draw on Air Force Ones cartoons. hundred
Definitely get them.
dollars, and she loved me, man. She loved me
Size.
like about a medium. For real. Her name is Adri. She from so Miss Tanya from St. Louis, Miss Reese from Florida, Miss Adri, I think she from like Jersey or something. She from up north on the East Coast. I know that. Um those the first 3 right now, man. Those the ones who show me the most love right now. That's the more I'm not talking about just because I gotta talk to them first about if they want me to put their name up. You know what I'm saying? These 3 I know
Okay.
they cool. They cool with me saying their names because they love me. Everybody else I gotta talk to them first. But yeah,
It
man.
was
So,
about.
for real. So yeah,
So
all
you
right.
got three. So you got three.
3 so far. Miss Tanya, Miss Reese, and Miss Adri. I got it all on
We ain't
paper.
giving them no more on here. They gotta guess who the other two gonna be.
Oh, for sure.
We just
Yeah.
got you three. We just got you three. So three know for a fact that y'all about to get some nice trap house media women gear. It's not gonna be rough, rugged. You gonna like it. So we gonna. That's why I say it's gonna like we gonna. It's gonna be nice. So
And before they get it, we're gonna send them a picture of the logo and say, "Would you like to wear this?" Because if they say no, ain't no point in sending it. For real, like
bro, don't
you
worry
get what I'm
about it.
saying.
They
But they rock with me hard, man. If they rock with me hard, they know I'm good business. That's another thing I
bro,
want to say.
these hoodies that we're sending, bro, is going to be special edition hoodies. These is not going to be the regular merch hoodies.
For
These
real.
hoodies are honor hoodies. These hoodies are not. These hoodies are not. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm bigger than life and all that. These hoodies gonna be authentic hoodies. So
For
these
real.
hoodies is gonna be specially designed for y'all. It's gonna be for y'all, but it's just gonna have the company logo on there, so that it'll be an honor. It's gonna be like a trophy. So
For
yeah.
real. That's cool, man. That's like the baseball players whenever they get their truck at the end of the year.
Yeah, I'm not giving everything on here. So like you know what I'm saying. But
Nah, it's all you need to
rules I get
say.
out like
You
see,
good? You
I'm gonna
said,
tell you. I'm gonna
yeah.
tell you.
Do you believe in guerrilla marketing? Is that the best type of marketing, or what is the best type of marketing? All right, so
Yes, because see in guerrilla marketing, you gotta understand what audience you trying to target, like what you try to target and what you try to like, you know what I'm saying, execute. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, say for example, like if you run like my partner them, they got a club called Chaz, on the southeast side, and what they did they did the biggest alumni party. Of course, I didn't show up, but they did the biggest alumni party, like between all schools from like Worthing, Sterling. Yanks, you don't know none of these motherfucking places because you're in North Carolina.
for
But
real,
it's like Worthing, Sterling, Jones, they all of them had all these people to pull up what they target. They target all the people that graduated from high school from the South Side
for
because the
real,
club is on the South Side. You feel me? So what's the age ranges they targeting? Who are they targeting? They targeting people from 30. They said all from 2015. So then you said 2015. So you targeted people like
21 and
25,
up, 23 and up,
20, yeah, 25 and up,
for
damn near
real,
to 40.
for
Like
real,
yeah, 40. There ain't nobody 50 pulling up. Like you know what I'm saying? Like damn near to
for real.
40. So look what they did though. They used high schools. They used high schools. They use like sorority, like I want to see my old classmate, or I want to see my old flame, or I want to see how our boy look. Let's see, we go see. Let's see who's gonna pull up. So you have an older crowd, you have a little younger crowd, but them young kids ain't. Them kids too busy listening to NBA YoungBoy. They ain't pulling up. So it was a lot of older people that pulled up. They did a good job because they target.
The right
They
audience.
try to target each age range. They try to target each age range because they wanted each dollar. You know what I'm talking about? So that's to me that's
Absolutely.
guerrilla marketing. They try to get they use the names to pull it in to get what they needed.
Absolutely. And you feel it's better to spread out to everybody and spread it instead of just them right here. Like, you might as well get all these people because you're going to get people from over here too. Instead, like you said, different age range, instead of them saying from 2000, instead of them saying from 1980 to 1970, they said from 2015 and up. You get what I'm saying? So that's like to
Yes.
everybody. That's good. That's mass
Yeah.
spread. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. All right, man. So, Mr. FDA, man, what what would you like to? Let me see how I'm gonna word this question. How I'm gonna word this one. All right, man. What advice do you have to the younger generation who coming up and want to be businessmen instead of like as when I ask you that question, I mean as far as like trust putting their trust in other dudes and whenever they can do stuff on their own, or do you feel like you know what I'm saying, or I need to explain that more?
No, you don't need to explain it
For
more.
sure.
My advice is to the youth that want to get into business or feel like they want to make some money. Do not fucking skip class. Go to school. Do not skip fucking class. Go to school. Do your fucking homework. Ask for extra because your education is your fucking money. Would you use half of the motherfucking things they teach you in school? No, but would you use the basics? Yes. It's half on school, half on you. Second, don't surround yourself with people that's not willing to work as hard as you. Don't never put yourself in a situation where you feel like you have to outwork somebody because if I feel like I have to outwork you, that means that you don't need to be around you, that we don't need to be around each other. Because if we working as a team, I'm gonna feel like we working as an equal, so I don't even have to question that. So surround yourself with people that's gonna be hungry just like you.
Absolutely, absolutely. What advice do you have for the older generation of men who are mentoring little kids or children in the business aspects? like the ones who they look up to. You get what I'm saying?
You ain't them niggas daddy, cause you got a lot of dudes that feel like they just because a cat younger than them, like they have to little bro them or they have to big bro. Nah, it ain't no such thing as little bro, big bro. It's I'm a man and you a man, and we're gonna respect what each other say, regardless if you 25 or 1,000. You can still be saying stuff that makes sense, and just because I'm older than you, don't mean that you have to listen to me. Second, respect, because a lot of older guys do not have respect for younger guys because they feel like you don't know no better because you're young. Shut up. Because when I was young, or when I was in my younger, I know that I young shit. Bro, you 23. I don't like you can't treat no man like less because he young or think he don't know nothing because just because he young. So it's like you gotta respect that mind. You gotta respect the young nigga mind.
For real, I agree, man. I mean, hey, man, all it take is one. You don't know what that little boy going through. You looking
Hell
down on
nah.
him, the nigga looking up on you. Like, why you gonna disrespect somebody
Exactly.
who respect you? What? But you'll treat somebody who disrespect you like they somebody important. But yeah, man.
Fact, bro.
So let me ask you this, man. My next question for you is, if you had all your ties, or I don't know if say ties is the wrong word, but if you had all your arrangements in order and you could have any businesses that you want, how would your order be? Would you have like a CEO and then a vice CEO and then a secretary and then like an assistant and like like you know what I'm saying? What would your hierarchy be? Cause I'm the reason why I ask this is because I'm thinking on this right now. How? Cause I told you I want to have different people running my stuff for me once I get it up. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Because you get what I'm saying. Like, what do you think the role? How many roles or what roles do you think should play in
So
part
you
of
think
it?
about corporation wise.
Right. Yeah. I mean, for my corporation. Like, how should I have it? Should I have just me at the top and then a CEO or like two co-hosts and then like not co-hosts but co-CEOs and then under them
You
have
be
their
the
own,
owner. You
huh?
could just be the owner. You could be the owner and name a CEO.
Well, yeah, I'm the owner, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, how you think the hierarchy should be? What's the best way to do it when somebody's first starting out?
I ain't gonna think about shit until I get the money.
That's what I'm
So it's
talking about.
like
That's what I'm talking about. Hypothetically, if you had the money, my fault.
I would if I had the money,
Right, right, right.
like a corporation. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna give everybody free game, but I
Dang, word up for sure. Hey,
bro,
MTM
look,
Biz
I didn't gain
03.
free game for 5 years, bro, and I didn't do nothing. I didn't gain anything. And this is the part where you say you record that I want you to really put out as raw footage.
Oh, this getting put on.
Nobody, yeah, nobody gave me anything. I worked for a media company for not 5 years, but 3 years, bro. And the all that I accomplished was experience, bro, for my company.
Dang. All right. So, what advice do you have to people so they don't fall through the same path that you did with that? Cause you ain't know you ain't know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? So you ain't do nothing wrong.
Yeah,
You
but
just
look
want.
at this scene, bro. Ignorance is blitz. And they also said in that Malcolm X movie, if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in the book. So I can't blame nobody for me being dumb but me because I should have did my homework. What I should have did my homework or to have understanding to where I'm at now. And my point is when people, the only person that look, and people like, for the people that don't believe or the people that do believe, you cannot be loyal to the wrong shit. If you don't be loyal to nothing else, be loyal to your motherfucking self. Be
Yes, sir.
loyal to your fucking self and trust in yourself and respect your first mind.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. MTM, man. My next question for you is, what do you feel it's better to put your first businesses in real estate or retail like clothing or grocery stores and stuff when you first
I want
starting
a
out?
grocery store. I want a grocery store. I want to provide a service. I don't really want to. Bro, it's too many niggas that want to be FUBU. It's too many niggas, and I say it, it's too many niggas want to be FUBU. It's too many niggas that
Absolutely.
they got that next hat that everybody want to wear. if I can open up a grocery store that even though, because look at bro, look, these are the top. I hate these grocery stores. Not hate, dislike.
For sure, I get what you're saying, man. I get what you're saying.
I dislike these grocery stores because they should not be in the black community. Sheffield's, Watkins, Pyburns, or any other mom and pop grocery stores in the neighborhood that overtax our black people should not be in our neighborhoods. So if I could create in my mind an affordable grocery store for my people, and bro, I wish I could open up. Not wish, I have the goals to open up a grocery store that if people is hungry, y'all don't have to go standing like in some soup kitchen. That we will give y'all groceries, and not the stuff that we're gonna throw away.
For real.
It's crazy. I tell my wife all the time. It's crazy. Don't never spend your money on something that you cannot get a return on. So we so built in this country on. We so built on this country on everything about the dollar. If you don't have the dollar, you don't look good. Or if you don't have this, you don't look good. But we not really focus on helping each other. It's people out here. Hell, I was hungry. Hell, my wife was hungry. It was some situations in my motherfucking life where I had to sacrifice either paying for a hotel room to have a roof over my head or have a ceiling in my stomach. So guess what I had to do? Pay for a roof over my head and sacrifice not eating that night.
Yes, sir.
So this is people that's really going through these sacrifices, bro. And then they had these people give these, then bro, you should see these people. They talking about because they make the commercials look so good. They make them food bank commercials look so good. They be giving people damn near rotten food. Here, get that. Get this cranberry juice that nobody want. Here, get these can of grapes. Get these prunes. Nobody want them, bro. Damn. I ain't saying give me a goddamn steak, but you gon' damn. Gotta give me bread that tastes like dishwashing liquid. I've been through that.
For real.
Went to California on some, let's be a rock star. Like, I was on the run from Niles, bro. One of the most dumbest decisions I ever made in my fucking life. But it got to the point where we had to go to a motherfucking food pantry. I understand about that. We had to go to a food pantry. And we had to get food from a food pantry, like we ate turkey patties for like 3 days. Like 3 days, like real talk. So I totally understand that. So and then that's the other thing too. Let's create healthy grocery stores in black communities. If I want some healthy food, why we just gotta go, bro? Why do I gotta go to Sprouts? Fiesta is trash too. They should shut down every Fiesta in Texas. They should shut down every Fiesta. They is poisoning our communities, bro. Food is poison, but people not knowing to a certain extent. If you really look in the Bible, that's where you got some people say, I don't eat meat, I don't eat this, because food is really poison. It's no different. We eating dead shit to survive. That's no different. What's about the chicken eating us to survive? We eating other dead like shit to survive. That shit come with consequences, bro. So what's really healthy to eat? So I want to provide a grocery store that if we can't get close, we'll be damn near close to having healthy shit. And there ain't gonna be none of that old like, come on, bro. Sometimes them little Oreos you can give a kid some hope. You ever saw them little hood kids run over candy, bro? Because they don't get that shit. They ain't like that little fat Willy Wonka kid. They don't get no candy. They don't get shit sweet because mama ain't shit sweet at home. So it'll definitely be a grocery store. It won't be no fucking clothing line because I really don't give a fuck about who want to put on my logo or who want to look good in my shit. I want to do some real shit like feed people, create housing for people. I want to be a real service. I don't care about no hats and like none of that. I don't care about that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, if you what do you, would you rather? All right. So as soon as you start your business up, would you like to expand around your state, or would you like to expand around the nation?
Wherever they need me. So of course I gotta incorporate home first. I cannot do anything without taking care of home first. So I gotta take care of home base so I can have a base to come to. And it's gonna be home. It's not gonna be my base. I'm not gonna bro. I'm from Houston, Texas, bro. But my base in Colorado. That's dumb. My base gonna be in Houston, so I gotta make sure my base is strong before I can even expand. So my base have to be. I have to conquer my city before I can conquer anything else.
Absolutely. Do you encourage people? Like, do you encourage children to try to reach out to the older generation to get help on certain stuff, like business wise, or you think they should just do everything by themselves?
No, they got it, bro. Cause bro, just because you older, older is being like having experience. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to me, if you like bro, I didn't go playing football and wasn't talking to a dude that did play football. My coach was an older guy that played football, so he was telling me about his experiences and the techniques to make me better. So like you gotta always go. You gotta always have a mentor and have a coach if you want to get into something. So yeah, I always would encourage the youth to go talk to somebody older and the stuff that you want to be into. Yeah, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, sometimes you be waiting on the phone call, man, that just don't never come through. I'm like,
Man,
dang, man. But yeah, man, my next question for you is, oh, I gotta charge my laptop. My next question for you, man, is, would you rather write stuff on paper, how keep it in your head, or put it on computer?
never trust your mind to your fortune, so you might as well get a pen and a piece of paper and write it down because you can never trust your mind to your fortune because we deal with so many different things in so many different seconds and you can't just remember every single thing. We how much we want to, we can't. So never trust your mind to your fortune and write shit down.
Absolutely. You said never trust your mind with your fortune.
To your fortune. Never trust your mind to your fortune.
To your fortune. Yes, sir. I
Yeah.
gotta charge my laptop. Hold up. All right, man. Yeah. So, boom. Let me see what my next question gonna be, man. All right. So let me see. Let me see. No to Tony business, man. I gotta ask you a good one. Let me see. Man. All right. So why do people? All right. All right. Why do us? Well, why do people that's that's not in the business yet always try to seek out like they always try to be just like the big corporations instead of doing their own thing or making it their all type of way. You get what I'm saying?
Sometimes people have the idea of how something should be, but they don't know how shit should be. You understand what I just told you? Sometimes people have the ideal about shit, how shit should be, but they never had that fucking idea about how shit really is. So it's like they want to mimic something or think this is how, like, you know how many guys say, I want to be like Rap a Lot, but you probably didn't have the connections as Rap a Lot. You probably don't have the connection of like Master P, Nipsey Hussle, the marathon. Like you don't have that blueprint, so you gotta come up with your own blueprint. You gotta come up with your own formula. You gotta come up with your own juice.
Absolutely. Like, man, it's cool to look at other people. But you gotta do it your own way, man.
It's your own way. So everybody wants to worry about, bro. Look, let me tell you something. If you don't got no motherfucking money, don't worry about no LLC. Cause you gotta pay taxes. You gotta pay taxes.
For real.
So why, if you don't have no motherfucking money to pay your rent, why would you put yourself in a situation where you have to pay taxes?
For real.
So start off if you want to learn the all care business. People sometimes people be so far away from a corporation. It's a lot of sole proprietor motherfuckers walking around here acting like they got them corporations. So be a sole proprietor as long as you can. And then when you want to be you get a business, go apply for your EIN number. Get your that's our employee that's a employee identification number. So you can file so you can file taxes underneath your business.
Yes, sir.
So okay. And then other thing too, just because you got a DBA do not mean that your business is legal. So please stop taking pictures of y'all DBAs and act like we finally done it. Cause you gotta file other fucking documents with the goddamn state to finally did it.
For
But you
real.
did it. You know
For
what I'm
real.
saying?
I feel exactly what you're saying, man. Y'all, hey, just don't be satisfied. Just keep on going. As soon as you get there, that's cool. Just you ain't done yet.
Get the money first before you worry about the motherfucking tax you, bro.
Say that one more time.
I said get the money first before you worry about the motherfucking tax you.
Absolutely.
Do
Absolutely.
it as a motherfucking hobby before you worry about the motherfucking tax you. Cause this is what people not knowing. When you get a motherfucking business, that's just giving you an open right for the motherfucking United States of America to start asking you for half of your fucking money.
Man, I got another.
So
Yeah, you good. Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
All right, I got another question for you, man. How come all the time I call you, I say, hey, this person said I gotta do this to be like them. Well, this person said I need to do this to be because they doing it. Why do people say that, man? Why do people give people insight and try to give people knowledge, but they say you gotta do it this way? Why don't they just be like, hey, let me help you out? Do that make sense or not?
You say we don't say nothing negative, but people need to learn how to mind their motherfucking business. A motherfucker can call me and
For
tell
real.
me, excuse me for my language, man.
Are
A
you good?
motherfucker can't call me and tell me how to run my motherfucking trap. Run yours. Don't run mine. Now you can tell me, oh, Fred, you running your trap wrong because you got your dough wrong. I see that you got your milkshake machine going wrong. We need you to fix your icing machine like this so we can make sure it fixed because my icing machine is running like this. That's the
Right.
only type of business advice that I'm gonna take. But I ain't gonna take nobody telling me this is how I should do it. I should run my business like yours because our businesses are different. My juice tastes different from yours. You feel what I'm saying? My juice
Absolutely.
tastes different from yours.
For real. Man, I get exactly what you're saying, man. I don't know, just me being like younger than everybody who I'm interacting with right now, like business wise. It's like, man, they be giving me good knowledge, but sometimes they just be trying to force me on stuff. And it's like me being young, we hard headed off the rip. So it's like you not about to tell me what I need to do, and I don't even know you. And like your stuff, like you get what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. You just gotta come
You only got
respectfully.
one like.
You gotta be respectfully, man. That's it. Don't disrespect
You only
us.
got one motherfucker like it. You try to tell me how to do something.
Like damn.
Boy, go eat some pancakes. Boy, go eat some yogurt. Go get you some yogurt. Sit down. Eat you some yogurt and peaches, boy.
For real, man. I don't know, man. So look, let me say this, man. How come, man? All right. So how come some people locked up in the penitentiary are having businesses that thrive a lot more than some people who have their own businesses out in the real world right now? Like, what is it in the real world that we take for granted that we need to utilize that some people from the penitentiary to be doing? Because there's some awesome mindsets in there. It's just they have some unfortunate times. But it's like, you get what I'm
Technically,
saying?
man, going to prison, you don't have idle time. You got like, if so you have objectives in prison, you don't have no distractions, you don't have no temptations. But in the world, they got Facebook, they got Grubhub, IG, the girls yelling outside. They want to go ride. They want to go to the beach. They got too many distractions in the world. They got too much idle time in the world. But in prison, you don't have idle time. So if you want to focus
Yes,
on the
sir.
goal, You can sit in a motherfucking cell and come up with a Fortune 500 business. They have the right paperwork to do it. They have the right connects outside to do it. You can run a business from in prison, and you can sit there and be cool. Your money will be coming to your books for the rest of your life. So that's very smart.
Absolutely. Um, what advice do you have to the people right now who thinking about doing something, or thinking about starting a business, or thinking about starting a YouTube channel or something, and they just haven't started it yet? They don't know why they ain't started. They just ain't started yet.
One, trust in yourself. Trust yourself and make the world show and show the world why you special. And just stay dedicated into what you do. A lot of things people think that reward come easily and rewards don't come easily. You have to work hard for your rewards. So it's like to stay dedicated and stay committed to yourself and stay committed to your goals.
Yes, sir. Um, who are some people of like stature or status that you look up to business wise?
Business wise, who I look up to,
Yes, sir.
my partner Marcus Renfro and Shaquita Renfro. They Shaquita started off as a photographer. Both our sons play football together, but now they have a catering service. I'm talking about if you want the party experience,
Mm-hmm.
they gonna deliver it to you. Whatever
Yes,
your
sir.
heart desire. Say my nigga, hey, they had a baby in the summer, man. He went to Miami. My boy looking like Johnny Gale. Like you feel what I'm saying? Lions, videos, like
What?
bro, it was live. It was live. So
Dang.
Marcus Shaquita Winfro, for sure. That's my inspiration. Like and Brian Ewu, one of my ex teammates. He owned a couple of business. Brian Brian played for he played for Colorado, then he played for Chicago, Jacksonville. He owned a pizza parlor. He owned a couple of things in our neighborhood. Um, Kenny Eaton. He owned clothing stores. He even got his son doing music right now. And I know he teaches his son the business part of it. So Kenny Eaton, like them, like I'm talking about people. These are people I went to school with. I ain't
For
talking about
real.
the superstar. I'm talking about the people like inspired, like how what they doing inspired me to be better. So yeah,
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Like, nigga, why ain't you, nigga?
man, fuck that hoe ass nigga. But hey, you can record everything what I
Hell,
said, like
nah, you
bro.
know I have.
Any nigga that you offer for an interview and they don't go, and bitch, ain't nobody really jacking for you, bitch. Ain't nobody really jacking for your folk ass, bitch. You should even act like that. You should scream what's out there and send that.
I got that part. As long as you don't say nothing crazy right now, I got you. All right, man, that's good. We keeping that. we keeping that.
The fuck you mean?
We keeping that.
So how can you act Hollywood with me? And I'm trying to help. We trying to do something together, bro. I ain't, bro. Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. Hey, Kool-Aid me down.
Hey, good lady, dog. That should be clipped too. Word up. All
My
right,
wife ain't playing no games.
for real. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Tomorrow.
Let me see what my next question is, man. All right, what three types of restaurants would you open? Cause like I know so a lot of people like opening up fast food. Some people like open up chicken places. Some people like open up soul food.
No, I
What?
would not open up a fast food restaurant. I will open up a restaurant where food will be cooked. I like to cook. I
For
don't like
real.
fast food. My wife is a fast food motherfucker, and I hate it. And every time I be sick, she know I be blaming her because she like fast food. Leave fast food alone. I do not like fast food. I hate fast food. I hate fast food. So if I open up a restaurant, it will be everything will be cooked fresh every day. The chicken will be fresh, not
Absolutely.
Popeye chicken, not Kentucky chicken. It will be fresh chicken.
For real.
It will be fresh seafood. I will not like, but people not knowing about restaurants. If people selling you chicken and seafood, that mean that they really don't have no money. Chicken hamburgers, seafood, and chicken. I want to go to a hamburger, seafood, and chicken spot. I'm not opening that shit. I,
Absolutely. All right, so boom, hey, Mr. MTM FDA, man. How would you feel about moving your businesses over across seas to somewhere like Russia or Asia or Europe or Brazil or something? Do you feel like that's a good business idea, like trying to get jobs out there, or do you see it as a different way?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Maybe like I'm not in the phase of my life to expand to Brazil. Yeah, I'm talking about my imagination. I want to conquer Texas, so I gotta conquer Texas before I conquer
For
um
real.
Brazil or anything else. Before I go to Brazil, I try to have one of my stores or have one of my stores in every city in Texas. So like
Texas is the
Texas,
best state to do it too. For real.
Texas.
For real,
Yeah,
man. That's what's up. They say Texas is the biggest state and Houston the biggest city. Well, one of the biggest cities. But
yeah.
yeah, that's what's up, man. That's
But I
what's up.
know, bro, in my state, and like I told you before, in my state, I know my grocery store will do good. My grocery store, multi store, will do good in states in my state in poverty neighborhoods. So yeah,
Yes, sir. Hey, man, my last question for you, man, is can you send one more positive message to everybody out here who watched this whole video?
like,
Can you hear me?
know what you say?
My fault, my fault, my fault. I said my last question for you is can you send one more message out to everybody who watched the end of this video? One more positive message.
Just trust your heart and your mind. Trust your mind and your heart, because through your mind, it go to your heart and create action. And just trust in your first mind and don't let people trick you out of your position. And don't it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna tell you that you cannot fucking do it. Long as you believe that you can do it, do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you again, Mr. MTMFDA, man. I appreciate you coming on my first show, fourth and one. What you say? What you say?
One thing gone.
Fourth and goal, man. My fault, man. Fourth and goal, first episode.